Hello everybody, I am slightly besieged by cats. I have 3 in this room right now. One of which is walking around suspiciously. I removed anything that's too easy to break from my vicinity, making this a lot easier, but I definitely failed to start a stream without interruptions today. Hello, interruption. Okay, the last time we were here, we were in Hollywood. So we are in Hollywood, and we will be in Hollywood. Ah, how great life is, eh? So we have a gargoyle quest, and we need the complete version of the snuff film, which means that counterintuitively we're going to Vesuvius. Because Vesuvius quest takes place at the same place as the snuff film quest. So they're kinda good to just chain together. I completely forgot how blurry streaming is without glasses. I'll get used to it. I want some variety, okay? Variety in how I look, which sometimes it means not being able to see all that much. Of course, it doesn't help that this is an old game, so textures are popping in as you're walking forward. Okay, most of the cats seem to have settled down at least somewhere. So that's entirely good news. Herbal.
Oh, look what just walked in. I can't imagine you'd get much of a rise out of Vesuvius.
You have
Being
no
what
idea.
you are. Maybe I'll have more luck with you.
Maybe I just really like staring at tits. What do you mean?
I think we should get to know each other a little better upstairs, where we can be ourselves. Come up to my room. Just 14 little steps. I'll make it worth it. Believe me.
How do I know this isn't some kind of trap?
You'd be missing out if it wasn't.
Forget it. Why don't we just talk here?
I'm not going to force you to come upstairs with me. I've never had anyone refuse. I just thought we might have something in common, you and I. Well, you know where to find me if you change your mind.
Okay, let's talk. She wants to take you out of the vicinity of possible hunters so badly. And you're just all like, I don't know what is wrong with right here. To be fair, she doesn't have like obvious hunters just standing in her establishment like poor Ashton.
Isn't this better? You and me alone for just a little while. Away from jihad and the nonsense.
I
and the
am
dangers.
so
Just the two of
distracted
us.
by the Bambi portrait.
I don't want to
right now.
spoil the moment. But there's a reason I needed to speak to you alone.
You want me to do something for you?
Oh, I forget sometimes the two-faced nature of our blood. It's sad, really, the way we get conditioned so quickly, isn't it? The reason I asked you up here is because I and the rest of the Hollywood kindred have been under surveillance lately by hunters. I didn't want you to say anything that might draw attention.
One of my cats is having tiny cups. The other cat wants to hit him for it. Cats are great. I appreciate it.
Think nothing of it. I'm Velvet. Miss Valor will do. It's been months since I've seen anyone new in here. I was starting to take it personally. And who should finally walk in but a real celebrity. I've heard a lot about you. So, wouldn't you like to know about me?
Do you guys have, like, nothing better to do than to just gossip? Like, hey, dude, this new vampire dropped, like, a week ago. You won't believe this. What should I ask?
I'm like a book. All you have to do is run your finger down my spine and crack me open to see what I'm about.
What were you saying about hunters before?
Hunters. Yes. They've been staking out Hollywood for several weeks. They've been in Ash's club, mine, a few others. I think they're whittling down their list of suspects. I'm a bit nervous. Until recently, I had one right under my nose.
I usually keep them under my feet.
For a few weeks, one of them was working here at Vesuvius, keeping an eye on the clientele. I found a weapon in her locker and I fired her. She's still in Hollywood watching my club. And me.
It may be difficult to accept, but you may have to kill her.
I've had to adjust a lot to this existence. And I've accepted that I may have to do just that. But I'm a suspect. And if she ends up dead, and I'm seen, they'll either kill me or chase me into obscurity, where I'll wither and die.
Oh, how dramatic. Okay, I'll take care of her.
Would you? I think it might be a little much to ask.
Kill a hunter, you don't have to ask twice.
You'd really be willing to do this for me? I won't lie. It's gonna be dangerous.
The issue is that she wants me to use no weapons whatsoever.
Very grateful.
And no abilities. What do I do?
She works over at the sin bin now. Her hair's blonde. On top. Broken heart tattoo on the small of her back. Dances under the name Chastity. As if that wasn't a dead giveaway. I want you to understand. I don't want any innocents killed on my account. So if there are other dancers or patrons around, you'll have to lure them away from her. Do it as quietly as you can. No witnesses, please. And be careful using disciplines around the hunter.
I understand. I'll go and take care of your problem. No disciplines. And when she means quietly, she means no fire guns. And I don't know, but sometimes she even like yells if you use the sword or something. Like, that wasn't quiet enough! You did it wrong! You were supposed to mentally snap her neck, but no disciplines either, please. Anyways, we're at the sin bin now.
Hey, hot pants.
Hey, not so hot pants.
Hey, relax. Sounds like you're a little, pent up. You came to the right place for that problem.
Who the hell are you?
The name's Flynn. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. Anything you want, you can get at the sin bin. Depraved ain't a four-letter word here. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, it isn't a four-letter... I have no idea what you're talking about. I have some questions for you, Flynn.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
Tell me a little about Hollywood.
Hollywood? What do you want to know about it?
Hotspots?
Which ones?
Ace Pole?
The Ass Pole. It's just across the street. Some uptight Hollywood club where the drinks cost too much and the girls put out too little. Which ain't bad for me. Most of the drunk, horny assholes come straight to my place after last call. Which one? We got all you need right here, but if you like, second-rate smut, head up the street to Vesuvius. One of the strippers actually owns the place. You should see the rack of lamb on that one.
That second-rate smut,
Which
eh?
ones? The old Asian theater? It's been closed for a while. Place gives me the freaking creeps. Seems like everyone's got a Hollywood ghost story, but you walk by that place and look at it, you'll swear something's looking back.
You know, sometimes uninhabited buildings are actually, like, inhabited, right?
Yeah? What do you want to know?
Tell me about this place.
The sin bin? Oh, we've got filth of every flavor. Just tell me what makes your bits tingle, honey. I'll set you right up.
Tell me about some of your products.
Man, we got everything you'll ever need. Softcore, hardcore, gay, straight, farm, or furry. We got shockers, shivers, self-lubricators, and strap-ons. Chains, crops, and canes are in the back next to the triple ripples. Like I said, we got it all.
The whole assortment to make you answer my questions. May I try it out?
Yeah? What do you want to know?
Have you ever heard of Death Mask Productions?
Those guys? Yeah, I heard of them. Why do you want to know?
I have a tape that they made.
A tape? You mean the tape? You've got a copy of it? Have you seen it?
Right next to the milk aisle. Not gonna tell you what kind. That's right, what of it?
Look, man, get the hell out of here, all right? I don't want any part of that scene. I hear people seeing that tape ain't been coming home for dinner. I don't deal in that kind of stuff anyway, so just take it somewhere else.
Look, Flynn, I really need to find them. Where are they?
Forget it, man. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Huh? What? Who are they? Seriously, get the hell out of here.
You won't tell me anything?
No way, man. No, either you buy something or get out of here.
Later. Well, let me just go downstairs and hack your computer real quick. I'm gonna go there anyway. Oh, God! Shit. Forgot about you. Right! This mod added extra hunters. That I can't take down loudly. How does that work?
Hey, right there. Hey, hold it.
Damn it. I don't know why you would add extra hunters to a place where you already have to be very, quiet. Ugh.
I know you're out here.
Hey, freeze!
Stop right there.
Come on. Thank you. I want to buff my strength to make sure that tackling and draining her doesn't fail. Honestly, one hunter in this area was more than enough. I didn't need several extra ones. Yep. One where it's almost impossible to please her. Okay, what is our lock picking? 4 because I'm wearing armor. So let me take that off for a little while. Or switch to lesser armor, that will work. Okay, we'll need to blood buff for this one. And your cash machine no longer has cash, so once that guy out, he can go home. We can lock this down. There's still one of them present. I don't know if draining somebody counts as using abilities. Though, actually, I just used blood buff, so in the area, I don't think that she's gonna be too happy about it. We'll see. We're gonna try not to use any abilities during the fight. We'll see if that's enough. DMP. I guess you just pick up the phone down the street and say, "Who walks the night with the demons of dread?" Man, that shit is creepy. This is a reminder to myself to never do it unless there's some cash in it. Well, cash or horse, but that's a given. Well, you know, whores are cash. Is there anything in this office? No. Okay.
Yeah, what are you looking for, honey?
Me and you in the private room for 10 minutes.
Okay, $200 for 10 minutes. Anything you want, you just gotta make it quick, alright? Alright. Just meet me in the Pleasure Palace, the room at the back of the hall. Your time just started.
Okay, get back and get ready. I am gonna so eat you. Well, not fully. One of the cats decided to position themselves directly underneath my foot. I don't understand why. I don't even need whole 10 minutes. Could I have just paid for 5? Or 3? Because I'm done. You might not have all of your blood, but I'm done. I'm good. Melee combat requirement 3. This is gonna be funny. I do have 3. Good. What we use for the higher one? I remember I was building blood buff, so blood buff is now fully built. Congratulations, blood buff. I still have a blood heal, obea, fortitude, and some smaller skills remaining until we're at average on everything. Woo!
Hey.
What the heck kind of skin do you have? Jesus Christ! She's like, I'm unstabbable. Once, this wasn't much, there wasn't much stabbing happening, really. How does this have higher combat requirement but lower damage potential? Excuse me, I have to heal up now. Very slowly, because she deals aggravated damage for some reason. Don't mind me. Well, you can't be drained anymore, unfortunately. The guy upstairs, though, is full of blood. Don't really need him anymore. Don't suppose I could assassinate Chastity? With a fire axe? Where are you? Where did you go? I want to ask you a question. Just a very quick one. Never mind. Door is a girl's best friend. Sometimes you can just hit people through them. Works like greatest armor ever invented. Ow. Though sometimes doors hit back. I'm being very quiet. No shooting. No shooting is happening right now. Just a lot of door hitting. Out safer this way? Yes! She has figured out how the door works. I hate it. That should not be allowed. Oh god. I'm gonna just throw in another save because I'm nearly out of Hunter. Ah! Okay, I ran out of myself before I ran out of the Hunter. That's bad. Can't really eat her through the door, unfortunately. Jesus Christ. Just your everyday cat fights. She just punched me. I'll be taking that. Let me just put away my sword. So that, well, my axe, so that I don't look like an axe murderer. And, I have some flint to eat. Okay, I have some cats to remove from this room, unless I really want a broken green screen, which I do not. So, be right back. They're mostly just hanging out in the corridor. And it's right in front of my room. So, boys start fighting when they come in and they're in the same place together. And then they're like, oh, green screen, a great thing to use as a shield, just like I was using that door. And I'm like, no, cat. That's bad. How mad do you think she's gonna be?
Look who's back.
Miss Valor?
Yes.
About the Hunter?
Mm-hmm.
Dead?
I know. I heard you from here. So you like loud noises, do you? I asked you to be quiet.
I haven't shot once.
Yourself. And now you're in my club.
I used the
I
door
think there's any
and
chance
an
someone
axe.
might make the connection. I don't know if you've helped or made things worse.
Right, and thanks for telling me about the other two Hunters later.
Poor David Hatter.
Who?
David Hatter's an aspiring screenwriter and hotel manager. He comes in more often than he would admit. Several years now. Poor dear just can't get a break. I overheard him talking about his new screenplay with one of my girls. It was about secret societies and creatures that found themselves dealing with inner beasts and persecution by elder monsters. Sound reminiscent of something to you?
They're making another Share Bears movie?
No. It's about Kindred. The details of his story were too insightful to be coincidental. I think someone's working with David. A kindred who doesn't realize the consequences of their actions. Do you know what the penalty for revealing ourselves to Kine is?
No Christmas bonus?
Death. I'm afraid poor David's big break. The screenplay he's worked so hard on must be destroyed, and his less-than-silent partner must be executed. I know David too well. I'm very fond of David, and I'm too close to do what needs to be done.
I wanted to kill Hatter and his source, right?
No! I don't think Hatter knows his collaborator is Kindred. You'll have to take David's screenplay, and somehow you'll have to coax the name of his source out of him. Once you found out who, kill the traitor. But do not touch David.
Touch David, I get it. Okay, I'll go and straighten things out.
David works at the Lucky Star Motel.
You just came
He's
in.
very passionate about his writing. He loves to talk about his craft. I'm sure he'll talk about his screenplay. It may take some persuasion to get him to give up his collaborator's name, however.
Okay, I think all the cats are sorted properly now. In the right boxes. Leave it to me.
After this is over, I promise you'll have my complete attention.
Doubtful. You're already angry with me, so I really doubt it. Actually, do you just fail the quest if you kill Hatter? I'm gonna bet that probably. Hello?
The moon is a mysterious mistress.
Who walks the night with demons of dread?
The Lucky Star Motel, room 2. Don't be long.
Goodbye! And these quests align with Vivi's quests so well. I'm gonna try one thing. It's called Kill Hatter. Okay, you killed Hatter before you got his collaborator's name. So what if you get his collaborator's name?
Nobody to fall asleep next to you? Go ahead.
Sorry, no vacancies.
Are you Hatter the writer?
Writer's such a tarnished term, you know what I mean? It's like every other guy says he's a writer, right? Like, you write a letter, you're a writer, you know? It's like, what I do, that's screenwriting. Like, I encapsulate the essence of excellent film in my scripts, all right? Like, I'm like a blacksmith with pens, all right? I'm a welder of montage.
What do you write?
Does a writer write, or does he just, like, ink the flotsam and jetsam floating in his subconscious into a 120-page piece of film genius? But, you know, most of my subconscious is filled with old horror films, so that's what I write mostly, I guess.
Horror? What kind of horror movie are you working on?
Me? I'm like looking to redefine the vampire movie, okay? Like, tons of people make vampire flicks, like popular characters, but me, I'm gonna be doing the real deal. Like, not only is it gonna be scary, but it's gonna be believable.
What do you know about vampires?
Well, in my story, it's not like about garlic and bats, okay? It's about vampire societies and stuff. You know, like, what would vampires be really all about? I mean, how do they blend into society without being discovered?
I would definitely like to see that. Do you have a copy around here?
A good writer always does in this town. Hey, you in the business? Because, man, I got tons of ideas for movies. In fact, I should give you one of my completed screenplays. This one's still a work in progress.
I know a few people interested in making a vampire pick.
You do? Man, that's fantastic. I can give you my screenplay if you promise to keep it safe.
Don't worry about it. So, any co-writers or collaborators?
I really can't talk about it. He likes his privacy.
How much will it cost for you to share his name with me?
Well, I don't know. I mean...
How does $10 sound?
Do you know how much sending manuscripts to agents costs?
I bet $500 sounds pretty good to you then.
Good enough. You know, he goes by Julius. I'm supposed to meet him under the Santa Monica Pier tonight. Please don't tell him about this.
Pleasure doing business with you. So I have 6 humanity. I can spare one. I wanna save, right? Because we now have his collaborator's name and we have his screenplay. Can we kill him now? That is my question. Yep. We're gonna continue going with this because I don't know how angry she's gonna be. But I've never heard Vivi be angry. And I kinda want to. Especially considering that she was like, do not touch Hatter, whatever you do. No, not my Hatter, baby. Okay, I think I can blood buff myself into... Burglary 3. I do need money. So I'm taking that. Well, that's it. Got everything that we came here for. Let's visit Santa Monica. Let's start from Julius. Because once I tell him that, oh, you know what, screw it, I ain't gonna kill him. That's gonna be a masquerade violation.
Where to?
Away from here. And once I kill the guy in the garbage place, the landfill place, that's gonna be the fix to a masquerade violation, so you know. There are a lot of moving people in here. Cool, thank you, policeman. Very useful. How angry will she's gonna be when she knows that Hatter's dead? Never done this before. It's exciting. Because it's something new.
What
What do you want?
As a hatter. Ah, that's some Moldavian thing. You goddamn traitor!
No.
What were you thinking? Do you know what the consequences are?
Please, I don't know. I didn't mean to. I don't know.
I don't understand language.
What I am. I didn't know.
There are consequences for exposing us to mortals.
I'm so sorry. Please, I'll never do it again.
The punishment for talking is death.
No. Oh, God.
Oh no! How do you want it? Decapitation, barbecue, Cobain special.
Please, find your heart. Please, find your heart.
You're making this very difficult for me. Knock it off.
You could let me go. I promise. I would leave Los Angeles. I swear. Oh God! No!
Well, go on, get out of town, but if you come back, I will finish this.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Never come back in this lifetime. Leave immediately. How violated am I? Very violated. Oh wait. Masquerade violated. I am not sitting on a fun chair. That is not what I was implying. Normally this isn't a masquerade violation, but the mod made it a masquerade violation, which makes it a lot harder. Okay, back off to 2nd Street. Hopefully no hunters here yet. And then from there on end, we're just gonna off a guy, and our masquerade will be nice and restored. All good. All good. As intended. Right here. Excuse me, I just really need to quickly test out your merchandise if you do not mind. I swear it was a level 3 blood buff, and it was. But then the game is like, only 2 blood points. Okay. 2 to activate, fair enough. I'm gonna start by increasing blood heal. My seduction is ridiculously low. Yes. It's just my job, guys. Don't take it so personally. Oh, I can't eat the dog. Good to know. I did try. Ow. Physics don't always physics completely well in here. They're definitely still there. Ooh. I did it! I didn't burn myself. I did not know that that path was a possibility for so long. Hi! Yeah, you've been killing a whole bunch of people and I need Masquerade Redemption, so,
No! Back off, vampire! Stay the fuck back! I did nothing to you!
Tell me why you did it.
What the hell do you care? I don't give a damn if you understand.
Why did you have to make your nature known? Couldn't you just have stabbed him?
You think your bullshit vampire rules mean a goddamn thing to me? Nothing matters to me.
You just... you don't really want to live, I suppose? I'm curious to know why.
My family, my children were butchered by small-time criminals just looking to rob a house, steal a car, take whatever. No sense to any of it. No plan, no ransom. Just kill them because why? Because they were there, in the way?
So, killing people made you feel better?
Not one of them paid. My whole family dead, my life gone. I'm supposed to let that happen?
Those murders were your revenge?
Revenge? Justice? Whatever you want to call it. All I thought about is taking these evil animals, ripping them to shreds and licking their blood from my claws.
Was it tasty? You have to have more control.
I don't know. Butchering those bastards was the first time I felt anything since my family was torn from me. I'm sure there are others out there whose crimes have gone unpunished.
That's the beast talking. It has a hold on you.
At least I put it to use. How many vampires have used their abilities for a just cause? At least I did something.
But you lost control and you have to be dealt with.
I won't answer to anyone and you'll never take me alive, vampire. No one will take from me again. No one! Either we go our separate ways here or one of us dies.
Let's remember, you made me do this. Oh god, you immediately swung at me. And then the game was like, you can't save all in the cutscene. I need something that hits harder. That is not much harder. I need something that hits harder than that. Do you like bullets? Sorta. Do not hit me. Corner! Good thing that this guy apparently does not know about Blood Heal. Otherwise, this fight would be even more annoying. There we go. wiggling intensifies. Thankfully, wiggling is not very scary. He did not realize that, the hitbox of that thing is bigger than it seems. Happens to the best of us, buddy. Try no clip. It will help. Imagine just like telling somebody in a video game to open the God console. I've seen similar things in an MMO where the solution was to either teleport the friend. Yay, my masquerade has been redeemed! Or, if you can't teleport the friend, then you have to mount some other person's mount because your own mount won't take you out of the place that you got stuck in, but mounting another person's mount, like, lifts you off the ground enough. So we have unviolated the masquerade. Good for us. Now, I kinda need some blood. I have so much humanity. I don't really want it. Poor dude was just spamming buttons. Well, that's just what happens when you spam buttons, bro. I don't make the rules. Are you also walking towards the harvest corner? Because that is damn appreciated, thank you. He was walking towards the harvest corner. Very convenient.
Need a ride?
Yes, I do. We should talk about the gargoyle with Mr. Strauss. See what he says. But more importantly, we do want to check our mail. Because Sebastian tends to send us a next request. While we're here, we may as well pick up some more money. What money am I at? Yep, I may as well pick up some extra money. Getting information from Hatter without having high enough charisma for persuasion was very expensive. Not appreciated. I have a way to boost my physical attributes and I have a way to boost my mental ones. I have no way of boosting my social ways, unfortunately.
Money, right?
Yes.
Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
Thank you. Honestly, $100 for a vampire just kind of feels like pocket money. It's just pocket change, man. What am I supposed to buy with that? I can't even get proper armor. Honestly, it is funny that a lot of the clothes that we buy is considered armor. Or armored in any way. We crashed. That was very unexpected. Because it's only 52 minutes in. Come on, game. You can do better than that. It probably means that I should restart Opera. There we go. Restarted opera. That should get rid of at least some. Whoa. Of the memory drain. Okay, he's going to the special corner again. Oh, god damn it! Don't be like that. Thank you.
Need a ride?
Yes! I really wish that they fixed memory leak issues on browsers and games, for that matter. Bloodlines Unmodded isn't that bad. Modded Bloodlines will start dropping the game as it pleases. But I think outside of convincing a snob to not eat at a place, that will be all quests in Hollywood. Yes.
Been a while. Your money's been piling up.
Thank you.
More cash? Here. Does that make a difference?
Yes, thank you. Well, apparently I can extort her for a bit more. Specifically $15, but I'll take it. It's for the future. Me. It's for my future. Up. I made it into the elevator just in time. I want to see my email. Please. LaCroix, I'm coming for your mission. Oh wow, that is a lot of emails.
Area code 323.
Wait.
Looks like somebody's been waiting in the queue quite a while.
So, that's just a TV advert. A gambit has been played. The king leaves himself open. Business in Hollywood. Have certain financial interest in a restaurant in Hollywood called the Cavaletti Cafe. I have made an offer on the establishment that is more than generous, but it seems that the owners are remiss to accept. It is my understanding that a renowned food critic named Tommy Flayton will be writing an article about the restaurant very soon. Please intercept him there and make sure that the review is unfavorable. Stop by my apartment when you get a chance. I'll set you up, Mercurio. You're an idiot. I thought I told you to hurry up and get those pictures from the journalist. You waited too long and now they'll be published in the LA Times in the morning. You're worthless. Way to go. Well, unfortunately, I've been at the apartment, but I didn't have enough eyeballs to see them, so, sorry about that. I mean, I am the only vampire around with 3 eyeballs, so I don't actually know how many eyeballs I needed, but I probably need glasses. Don't think that they make 3 eyeballed glasses. On that elevator goes really fast, considering that the hair physics go completely up. That isn't just an elevator ride, that's an elevator fall. Okay. I promised to see Mr. Strauss. For his Mr. Gargoyle problem. Downtown is so relaxing. It just feels really nice and airy, and I can't explain it. I love skyboxes in video games. Sure, it looks like the moon's getting consumed by an alien, and that does not look like a cloud. I still really like skyboxes in video games. Oblivion had a very impressive one. There were such big planets. Hi!
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance?
Can you talk with me?
Of course.
I have a question for you about gargoyles.
Gargoyles? Why are you asking about gargoyles?
I thought about adopting one.
What can I tell you about them?
What is a gargoyle?
A gargoyle, put simply, is a creature that was created to protect the Tremere clan in the early years of our existence. They are very powerful and not to be trifled with.
The Tremere created them?
Yes. We used our extensive knowledge of blood magics to create a race of protectors. They served that purpose well, but they have also caused many problems. It's a complicated issue.
Just how complicated?
Well, many gargoyles still serve their Tremere masters, but a number of them have since rebelled and gone into hiding. They are a sentient race, but ultimately unfit for the freedom they desire. They need the guidance of their former masters.
Well, I mean, their biggest issue is that they're made out of stone. If I needed to get rid of one, how would I do it?
With much difficulty, I'm afraid. Gargoyles are notoriously resilient. Their hides are made of stone. Firearms will be almost useless. Blunt force is the only thing they understand. What can I tell you about them? With much difficulty. Of course. Yes, indeed.
Looking for something that will increase my combat prowess.
I cannot help you with that.
I would be forever in your debt, and I always return favors.
I see. Take this.
Is that a fang from a vampire? Where did it come from?
I do not know.
But wearing it will make me a better brawler?
Yes. I see. Well, think hard on this, neonate. Of course. What is it you... What can I tell?
He isn't gonna admit to us that that gargoyle is his. I suppose I'm gonna try and talk to him again after we have gotten rid of it. Which is unfortunate. Kinda interesting that you can just buy an artifact from him, but everything's very pricey, so, you know, I am broke. Just like I am in reality. Feels very fitting. Anyways, back to Hollywood. We have a long list of things to do. And I do want to get out of Hollywood today.
Hop in.
Sure, why not? It's completely okay to hop into strangers' cars. Okay, I really want to see how angry she gets. Vesuvius! I really must know. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun because she's gonna be like, get out and never come back again. Probably.
Look who's back.
Miss Valor?
Yes.
Mad Hatter?
Mm-hmm.
Found out the name of the source.
Are they? I mean, did you?
Taken care of.
It must have been difficult. But take some comfort in knowing if you hadn't, someone else would have had to. I do appreciate your help. A lot.
How much?
I'm willing to ignore the incredible lengths you've gone to be an asshole.
Here's the screenplay, at least.
Oh, I suppose I should just tear it up. But I can't. I can't rip up the product of that man's soul. Here, would you tear it up for me?
Sure.
Thanks.
Hatter's dead.
Hatter's dead. Get out. Murderer, you've killed my precious, wonderful, dear, dear artist. I'll never forgive you. Get out. Get out.
Okay, Vesuvius will likely become inaccessible. There is a perfectly fine meat right over here. Unfortunately, we can't feed from her. That's very unfortunate. Good thing that I don't really plan on using Vesuvius, so... Oh, we can still enter it. She just doesn't want to talk with us. Oh no! How will we live without ever being able to talk to her? I need to get rid of the gargoyle problem, the Tawny Flayton problem, and the main quest, and that's it. Cool! I'm gonna throw in a save. I don't know if we can convince him, but we can try.
More flatbread and olive oil. And
Persuasion
take back
5.
this Chardonnay and open up a Chianti. Let it breathe for 20 minutes, and then bring it out with a ziti. Okay?
I just wanted to...
Wanted to know what? Interrupt me while I'm working? Do you understand that this is an important opening, and I, emphasize I, am going to make or possibly break this restaurant?
Just exactly who are you to feel like you have so much power?
Me, Tommy Flayton, the food authority of Los Angeles, food critic for the biggest paper on the West Coast, radio personality for the KTLK, Chower Hour. Maybe if I reviewed more Pancake Huts, you'd know me.
That's the man I wanted to talk to.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
Would be in your best interest to write a bad review for this restaurant.
Listen, jackass, I didn't become the biggest critic in LA without making a few powerful friends. Half the owners of these places are criminals, and I eat at their table when I drop
You can
by.
only do that if you're a Malkavian.
Hey, hold it.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure if we can do this. We can try. There are other...
What? Hello. Now go get yourself some onion rings or hot wings or whatever it is you eat. The refined palate of a true gourmand is...
I would
to
so
put it in a
love
language you
both
can
of those
relate to,
items right now.
Trying to decide if this place is thumbs up or thumbs down. Me?
I'm sorry I haven't heard of you.
You're wasting my time. Me?
Can't believe I didn't recognize you. I've read so many of your articles.
Always good to meet a fan. Can I sign a napkin or something for you? Listen, Jacket.
Yep, we can't deal with Tommy Flayton, so he's just gonna stand there for forever. Sorry, Tommy Flayton, I'm just not persuasive enough. Anyway, time to deal with the gargoyle. No persuasions needed. I bought a huge hammer. That sounded really squishy.
Kindred invader, Lannister, I will smash you, crush you, tear the flesh from your bones.
You must be the gargoyle I'm here to get rid of. So glad that I can just skip that conversation. Because I'm not doing persuasion. He's about to ram me, isn't he? Nope. You definitely need a way of dodging. Yes! Well, some rebuilding will have to be done. Other than that, good. It's normally like a ring in this place, but I think I need to be a lot higher on inspection in order to be able to see it. Which, by the law of the averages, we're not gonna do. We're already at maximum inspection. At 5. Well, I think I can buff it to like 7 or something with Auspex. Yep, I can. I can figure out where all of them are moving. I can jump one of them. I think I can jump him. Yeah, peeing man, my favorite. Stop being disgusting and don't urinate in corners, and then maybe you won't get jumped by a vampire. Your crime was just standing there. No jewelry for you. Whoops. I don't know, will that still be there once I leave the room?
Any luck?
Killed your gargoyle.
I admit, I thought you'd come back here with a stone foot lodged in your backside, but I'm glad to see you've proved otherwise. You've got a lot of promise. It's a shame you're still working full-time for the wrong side.
Got nothing against the Anarchs, babe.
I'd like to hope so. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Later. Okay, I don't think I can tell Strauss that I took care of the gargoyle because he didn't tell me that he knows about this gargoyle in particular. I don't know what makes him say that. Maybe like the level of interest in you. So internet cafe, because we can't take care of Tony Flayton either. If only we were a real Malkavian. This one can merely heal people with their mind. Y'all might want to leave now. Can I help you? Might want like a melee weapon or something. I'm gonna save that. Okay, now they're running. Cool. As much as I like melee weapons, it is quite awkward, and I can't see it. They're so annoying. It's practically the whole point of this mission and like the sewer mission right afterwards is, if you can, do not spend blood and do not spend bullet, because it's so easy to just waste so many bullets down there. I'm just trying not to do that. Don't eat my man! I need him for his cassette tape. Unfortunately, I can't buff myself that high. I do like the idea that you can't just like never enter that, just use that door. Get your cassette and just get out. And miss on a whole ass conversation if you just are good enough at picking locks. Hello!
Oh, Jesus, man! What the fuck is going on up there? Dead, everyone slaughtered up. Oh, God. Shh. Don't make any noise. They'll hear us.
Who are you? You work for the EMP?
Yeah, I mean, no. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm with DMP. You 5-0?
What the hell is going on? Those are the same creatures on your tape.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't make that shit. I mean, one of the guys stole it, found it in the creepy house in the hills. We just copied it and put our names on it. Worse than anything we ever did. Worst thing I ever saw.
Oh, what mansion? Where is it?
Please, just get me out of here. Oh, no. Ah!
What? He screamed preemptively. This guy just knows intuitively when to scream. And then he sank into the ground. Ooh. Cool. Bad girls love Mamp's beer. That is a lot of beer posters. Honestly, now that I think about it, Bloodlines have implied so much like dark shit. Like, I'm pretty sure that people here were outright like filming snuff tapes. That is a pretty dark implication. I don't think that many video games would even get off with being able to say something like that these days. Like, I know that we didn't like see a snuff film, and well, unless you count that girl being eaten by one of these as a snuff film, which you could. You could, but I mean, I know that all we get is like sets and corpses, right? But that is pretty good storytelling. You wouldn't want to go overboard. That would just make it look like you're getting off on it. Then again, Baldur's Gate 3 got away with screwing a tentacle monster, screwing a bear. There's a lot of kinks in that game. Anyways, I love when video games tactfully tackle taboo subjects. I find that if they go about it just to be edgy, like some video games in which the only goal is to literally murder everyone, and that tact goes out the window, and at that point you just kind of look like you're a tasteless, edgy middle schooler. Hi!
Any luck?
Yes! Got the tape. The real.
Then this is no doubt the work of a fiend. Hand me the tape. There might be something on it that will give us some insight into what its motives are.
Their poor brains are so small. It's like right there at the back of their head. Honestly, seems like a bit of a design flaw because it would be, you know, a sensitive spot to hit.
The house in the tape. I know it. It's in the hills. King's Way, if I'm not mistaken. My guess
It's
is that
in
the
the
thing that made this
hills!
tape is using these creatures to hound the Nosferatu, which would explain their sudden absence. They're trapped. Well, it's unfortunate that the prince needs you to see the Nosferatu, because it looks like this fiend knows how to get at them, and I doubt he's going to draw a map for you. Looks like King's Way is your only way in, unfortunately.
Guess I'll head to King's Way. Thanks, Isaac.
I can have a car drop you off when you're ready. If I don't hear from the Nosferatu within the next few nights, I'll tell LaCroix he's going to need a new leading lady and march a few of my own troops up there.
Thank you, but I'll take my own cab.
If I may give you one final word of warning, do not trust LaCroix. Do not play the damned politics of the Camarilla. This city hasn't needed them in a long time, and won't ever.
Don't know why am I so attached to that cab. Outside of like... Who then should I trust?
That's for you to decide. I only know who you can't trust.
I'll remember that, Isaac. Goodbye. I wonder why am I so attached to that cab? Like, the thanks I'll take my own form of transportation sounds so out of character because it honestly sounds like, you're paranoid about Isaac, which you have the right to be, but... you still wouldn't expect that to be the case. I swear I drunk from you in Santa Monica just like a little while ago. Oh, he went for peeing! Peeing men taste the best, I tell you. And also the easiest to get at. Oh, I thought there was an object there, but nope. Right, time to go to Kingsway. No moon in here, but more stars. That is still a very lovely night sky.
Going somewhere?
Yes! Not here. Please. Have Kingsway to visit. The sewers to go to. How exciting. Every player's dream, eh? To see the sewers. That is definitely everyone's favorite level. No, the door is locked. It's not like I'm carrying a giant axe that I could just, I don't know, use. That is a nice pool. Maybe we can just like not fight the Tzimitzi. Maybe we can just take a swim together instead. Sounds like a much better idea to me. Ah! People furniture. There is a delay from when I click and my character goes, oh, it's time to actually swing the axe. Got it. The face bed. The fly lamp. The bone chair. He's been doing a lot of decorating in here. Hasn't properly gotten to this place yet though, because that is a normal, very normal bed. I wonder which one he sleeps on. Does he even sleep on a bed? Does he need all of those beds? Is he expecting guests to arrive? Does he even have friends? Does he dress up all of these hand crawlers into like little pajama sets and put them to bed? Because then it would make sense that he needs beds. Thank you. He was even redoing the walls and the ceilings. It's not little bones. Must have taken a very long time. Is that sheet smiling at me?
Hello, young K-Knight. I see your face is not so lifeless. Your nerves not so deadened that you cannot express shock. Tell me, child, is my appearance that frightening? Or is it my knowledge of you that is so unnerving?
No, I'm just wondering, how do you keep all of this from rotting? Because, like, you already have flies just circling your lamp. That is not a good sign. Do you just, like, replace your furniture every 2 weeks or what?
Oh, child of Cain, The sights in this haven pale in comparison to my ancestral estate. Comfort is a custom, and all of this artifice brings me closer to my home. Do not fear for my furniture, young one.
But I mean, one of them had a face. What if it bites me? You're the one who made the tape, aren't you?
Oh yes, the tape. Merely a test. Certainly not intended to fall into mortal hands. Fortunately, we are in the capital of mortal trickery and illusion. So did the tape drive you to find me? From whence flows your longing, child?
I don't know, I'm just into very spiky rhinoceros men. That look like a crossbred between a vampire and a dinosaur. It's just, I really dig your aesthetic. That being said, I wish that if you had like Persuasion 10 or friggin' Seduction 10 or whatever, you could actually like navigate this from a complete social standing, because that would be so funny. I don't know really what's going on down here.
To gouge out the eyes of the
That
Camarilla.
answer does not align.
The sewers are clogged with my creations. I will kill or drive the Nosferatu from their pestilent nests. Without the sewer rats to guide them, the Camarilla will be blind to the Sabbat's designs.
Ah, so you're one of those Sabbat assholes and this is your plan?
It is not for me. It's for the will of the Sabbat. The Camarilla is stunted, dead and festering.
Yes! It's his hobbies, interior decorating and cinematography.
They answer the call of the Ancient and seek to free him from his torpor.
The Ancient?
He slumbers within the Ankaran sarcophagus. One of the fathers
Why are you so
whose
sure of
return
that?
shall hearken the reckoning. Gehenna is at hand, and the Camarilla are unwittingly speeding us all toward our doom.
Maybe, maybe not. What about those creatures? Did you make them?
Blessed creatures. I have broken through their mortal crust and drawn from them their greatest strength, mutability. I coax bone, weave flesh, and lay sinew tight until it strains to lash out.
How do you do it? Did you cut off your lower half entirely? What was the benefit to that? Where did you get the raw materials for them?
Illegals, mongrels, half-bloods, and caitiff, the bane of society, kindred and kin. They are as of little consequence to authority as they are to me. It is a culling of sorts.
Did you decorate your apartment with the extra? The machines you create are brutal, broken, and ugly.
Perhaps, but they are exquisitely functional. Still, there's an uncanny elegance to even this, my most mercenary of designs.
Must be a lot of work to create those machines.
Not too much for those of us able to give the gift of metamorphosis, young one. I know you have a cold appreciation for the aesthetic of my creations. I see awe and longing in your eyes.
Yeah, you see the longing to get you killed.
Now, Camarilla whelp, let me see you fight your nature in the face of those who have embraced their beast. Deny yourself Cain's gifts and be torn asunder by my minions.
Bring it on. Bitch, I have a, how do you call it? A fire axe. There we go. Who needs Kane's gifts? And you were gifted with a perfectly good fire axe. Unfortunately, my dude is very into disappearing acts. It's just like the thing that he specializes in. Hi. I did not realize that you're right behind me. I'm not even going that far. Screw you. You can teleport back. This will work. Thank you. That was far enough. That is very far. You can get closer than that. Is he just choosing locations at random? It's never like at the furthest corner away from me. I don't understand. It's always just like wherever I can, from the looks of it. Which is weird, because he has a field of view of this whole room, so does his ability just stay random? Like, who does this? Who would come out right here? What would be the benefit of that? 0. That's what would be the benefit of that. Like, what kind of sane Samitsi would be like, let me just teleport directly into the path of the enemy with that holds a fire axe? Don't wanna read. What is this, a library? I have questions to ask. And mice to consume. There's practically no other food. Well, nothing practical about it. There's no other food down here, so... Thankfully, this is not the anti-tribute mod, so there's no exploding people down in the sewers. Unfortunately, this is also not the unofficial mod, which just allows you to skip the sewers. That would be very nice right now. But no. I'm just gonna ask everybody a question. So I'm gonna try and go as straightforward as I can. That being said, I don't actually remember where to go, so... Oh, I think I'm going in the right direction. I mean, there is a nice handle over here and a door, you know, it just kind of seems correct. I'm surprised that I can swim while having a fire axe in my hand. I am a girl of many talents. Thankfully, this wasn't locked too hard, so... Free ammo! All the varieties. I don't really have much money, so... all of that will be very important very fast. City Hall cover-up! Haunted sewers bricked over. Bodies never found. Hello! Wooler. I'm not wearing glasses today, which means that my screen is blurry. It's funny, because when I play Guild Wars, I don't tend to wear glasses, but I also don't tend to try and read chat at the same time. That might be the problem. Hi! Bye. Today we're running through the sewers. Aw, thank you! I want to change sometimes. I'm like, I've wore them for so many streams, that's boring, let's try not to. And then my small brain can't see. This is working surprisingly well. Like normally I would be like, no, let me explore of all the ways that I can like avoid going through the sewers and whatever. And here I'm just so like, axe time, bitch. How many axes is your question? That is on the other side from me. I found that. And the other side was closed with the grate, if I remember correctly. A very difficult question. Is this the right entry? I think it is. I think it might be. Oh, exciting stuff. Ah! Did I hit the right place on my first try? That is the question. Yeah, I think I might have. Good. Ah, this is gonna be such a... I wanna see a breeze, but also like... maybe not a breeze. It's going pretty well so far, we'll see. I wanna go down, game. Also have 10 experience. Let's do 1 to fortitude. Still will need 1 to obey. Melee is still only at 3. Let's do melee to 4. Coercion and seduction is also very, very low. Those would be sewer rats. Hopefully these are not the same tunnels that were found underneath New York, because otherwise that might be a masquerade breach. I know that that is a very serious topic, but so many Vampire the Masquerade sewers memes were made that I just can't help but, you know, mention it. People are literally posting Sumitsi creations and like on Twitter saying that the first policeman to go down there unfortunately has fallen victim. Thankfully that is imaginary. Like no policeman that went there has fallen victim to any Sumitsi creations. It would be fairly awkward if that was the case. Come here! Come here! Come here, puppy! You too! Thank you! Ha ha ha! Oh, grass! This place is full of them, so hopefully no regress. Hi! Hi! Hello, everybody! Oh, I'm just making Simitsi creation paste in here today. Always bring your favorite axe. And then life will be lovely once again. Yeah, there we go. I was about to say, come out. Come here. Good puppies. If you die as a Simitsi creation, you were a person before. So technically you should like have a soul and everything, right? What is that like? Is it like waking up after a hangover and going, you won't believe what I did at the end of my life? Yes, my favorite jam. It's just like, dude, the end of my life was crazy. I got reshaped into this like little creature, and my brain was squeezed through a peanut until I got very angry and very in pain. And then I was just like a head running around on two arms trying to bite everything, and then this lady axed me. Up until that point, my life was pretty normal. Any men with guns? No. Good. Oh, hopped it. Haha. I love the fact that you can hop it. Thankfully, all of these places only need about 5 to break into anywhere. So I don't even need to use blood buff. I'm gonna switch things off. And then turn them back on again. Just like restarting your giant computer with a giant computer fan. Here will we meet fatter and bigger people that we can ask very important questions to. Okay, he's definitely harder to ask a question to. He hits back harder. Any mice? No. Someone to ask a question to. That's also a Simitsi creation. They throw giant balls of time-slowing vomit from their hands, which just the fact that Simitsi managed to, like, put that into shape is friggin' amazing, man. Come on, come on. No. I refuse to be murdered by this guy. I don't think that he cares. Came here for the rats and stayed for the carnage. Please tell me that that is not an infinite spawn point, because that can happen. The game can break and just start spawning them infinitely. I found 2 myces, but I would like some more, please. Mister, I would like some more. Oh, God! Even here! Jesus! Sewer manhunt! Search continues for Whitman, Price, and Haddad. I'm sorry, but they're likely either Nosferatu or dead. Imagine you kinda get lost in here and then Gary just goes, "Welcome to the team! We needed some sewer specialists." That was not a good exchange. I could use some more blood. I mean, he has plenty of Nosferatus living with him. He's still sour about no longer being a movie star. You know, him and Ash should throw a pity party. Okay, this is where we will need weapons. Like, that is definitely not optional. I don't think I can axe that lady to death. Oh, it looks like her eye is leaking. That's sad. I'm not very good at shooting, so, kinda need to get very close to make sure that I hit. That will more than restore my ammo. Because I was mainly completely not using it in here. No mice, unfortunately. And I can't just go and lick a corpse. It'd be kind of cool if I could, but unfortunately I can't. There we go. That's the load screen. I was like, where did the load screen go? Return my load screen to me, please. I'm gonna throw in a save because I kinda honestly expected to take damage there. I am not the best at the descending tactics. Definitely do this a lot better than this. I might still want the shotgun because there's gonna be one of them big guys down there, and I don't have the health to ask them a question. At least I think that's where they are. No, we're still fine at the moment. Blood point. Another blood point. Another blood point. Another blood. Excuse me, I'm eating right now. Another blood point. Come on! Hands! God damn it, hands! Work! A character can't just decide to not swing their hands around, unfortunately. Over here. Over here. If you're gonna come, that's fine. I'm gonna be shooting a lady to death. I just wanted the little guys out of my way a little bit. Okay, back to the trusty axe. Don't want to waste that much bullets. I will heal myself again. I don't think that there's anything up there. I remembered at one point I need to take a turn to help an Nosferatu, but this is not the point. This is probably the most efficient way of getting rid of them. Gotta say, works very well. Really, another one? Don't want to waste that much bullets, game. It's very unfair of you. You can't actually move in time. I'm very suspicious of that intersection. I hope I didn't take the wrong turn. That's the one of the pathways up. Okay. It always takes 25 bullets. Cool. I think this is where the Nosferatu will be. Yep. Unfortunately, he's not very good at self-defense. So, unless you're like mega super fast here, this is how it always turns out. Damn it, no rats. Well, there was one sewer rat over there, but he died. Okay, I'm now slowly running out of bullets, so let me just equip my axe. I'm kind of at the point where I can't just run now. I'm considering just doing that. Because I know where this goes. I also know that they can't follow me in there. There we go. She's going back home now. I am really surprised that my character just goes, yep, bravely jumping down this hole. That's definitely where I'm gonna find the Nosferatus. It does work out, but what if you just like jump down and there was nothing there? It was just a hole filled with water. Okay, stupid terrain. Did you know that, like, there's a game company that, I think they were the ones that made Monster Hunter. Or it could have been a publisher. They consider every mod to be a cheat. And they're outright DMCAing like YouTube creators and shit for playing modded games. And I'm like, and look at this comfortable game from 2004 that even has console commands. Okay, that was just the way back. That's not very useful. It is the trash tunnel. They live here. I honestly think that they need to hire the interior decorator Simitsi. I mean, it might be his passion, but he could make more progress than, you know, the trash place. Now, I don't actually want to do next quest, but my primary objective is to just have everything at 5. So, for that I need 1 more in unarmed, 1 more in melee, 1 more in barter, 2 more in coercion, 2 more in seduction. Because, like, defense is a hard one to raise. I might raise that, and these are just kinda armor dependent. So perhaps I would do stamina and bits, but I consider those to be extra points. And I would like one more in two more in Obia and one more in Fortitude and Blood Heal. That is a lot of skill points, but I don't really want to do Mitnick's quest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna accept all of these quests. I'm gonna get
Oh, you did not just
probably all the way to the Sabat Hollowbrook Hotel, and then if we don't have enough skill points, we can finish off the side quests at that point, because that's something that you can do.
When his mom starts getting love letters from porn sites.
Hello?
What? Oh, yeah, hold on a sec. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What are you using for security down there at Trash 80? Guys, it's called encryption. This is too easy. I'd let you off the hook, but stupidity always brings out the asshole in me.
Oh, maybe they didn't think that it was important enough to be encrypted. Hi there.
Alright, yeah. Just 1 minute. No, nothing to worry about. Just a harmless email. Not a self-replicating embedded virus or anything.
You're having too much fun with the internet, mate.
You really opened it. I can't believe you just opened it. What kind of a freaking idiot just opens it?
Oh, maybe I'll come back later.
What? Oh, yeah, sorry. The name's Mitnick. I'm in charge of computer systems, network security, that kind of thing. You're the new kid, right? LaCroix's girl. Surprised you actually made it down here.
Surprised? What do you mean?
I've been following your progress on the cameras. Handled yourself pretty well with all of the creepy crawlers and the sewers. Like a bad sequel to Chad up there.
I don't know what Chad is. I could have used some help down there.
Nothing I could do from here. Those old sewer systems are wired with punch cards and vacuum tubes, built back in the technological dark ages. Sorry, but I don't do analog.
Well, maybe you should have gotten educated on it. Whatever, look, I've got a couple questions.
Go ahead.
Tell me about what you do.
Me? Like I said, I'm the resident tech head. Keep this place wired to the outside world. Gary wants me to keep it close on the street, and at the same time, I'm supposed to be upgrading the network.
Upgrading what? What were you gonna say?
No, nothing. Forget about it. Like I said, just some network stuff.
Yeah, right. So what do you have to do?
I'm trying to add a few more network hubs in the city so we're covered in case of emergency. But Gary doesn't want anyone leaving until this whole thing with LaCroix blows over. Which basically leaves my freaking cheese hanging in the wind.
Maybe I can help you out.
Yeah, you do that? Man, that would really help me out. I could hook you up along the way. Make it worth your while. I got access to all kinds of goodies.
I'm in. What do you need to do?
I need a little time to set things up.
I wonder if those noises
that you make. I'll send an email to your haven and tell you what needs to be done. That's all you need to know for now.
Okay. How did you end up here, Mitnick? I wonder if those noises just come like naturally, specifically to Nosferatu, or whether he had to train those.
Before all this, I was a hacker. Good one, too. There wasn't a system I couldn't crack. Telcos, DOD, you name it. One time, I emailed the president all the nuclear missile activation codes. And the FBI was shitting their pants. But one day I ran across this system. Oh, totally dark. Unbelievable security. I fried 3 laptops trying to bust it. I worked on it for months. Didn't sleep much at all. I'd almost given up. But I caught a lucky break one night and finally broke in.
Yeah, what was it?
It was, Nosferatu database. Not even a really important one either. Which was probably the only reason I cracked it. I dug around for a while, got totally freaked out, and I unplugged. 2 hours later, guess who shows up at my door?
Gary. And voila, here I am.
Well, that sucks. You got totally nabbed and made into, well, sorry.
Are you kidding? I love this shit. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna win any beauty contests, but I wasn't too good looking.
But he got a permanently clogged nose from it.
Toys, plus I just happen to get to live forever. Not a bad deal, if you ask me.
I have a few more questions.
Go ahead.
I'm looking for Gary.
Yeah, he knows why you're here. LaCroix must be pissed. But I hope you're not here looking for some payback. LaCroix knows better than to mess with Gary, sheriff or no sheriff.
Gary's got some explaining to do. Where is he?
His room is just down the hall. You'll probably find him there. Or maybe he'll find you.
I'll go find him, see ya. Yep, that counts as quest agreed upon. Good. Amalia!
Bitch, I can't believe she got the cover of Glamourella this
How dare she have a life? What are you talking about?
I mean, just look at her. Too fat, big teeth in her complexion. Does she wash her face with a cheese grater?
Do you? What exactly are you talking about here?
I mean, like anyone ever knew who Tawny Sessions was before I left the scene. She'd still be a fluff girl at Vivisection, making $10 a stiffy if I was still around. Ugh.
And who exactly are you?
Oh, right. You probably don't recognize me with this whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing I've got going on here. My name is Amalia.
Can I touch your bald head? Just Amalia.
Last name? God, that's so blue collar, it makes me want to puke. I don't have a last name. Amalia's a look, an attitude, a state of being.
Looks more like a state of personal horror.
What did you say? Nobody talks that way to me. I'm Amalia. Do you hear me? Amalia!
Those were jokes. Let me ask you a couple more questions.
Sure, whatever.
Tell me again why you hate Tawny Sessions.
Because she's a bitch with zero talent who the world seems to think has taken my place as the hottest supermodel of all time. Could I be any more clear?
Are you just gonna kill every hottest supermodel of all time? Because you will be in for quite a job then. So why not just kill her and get it over with?
I don't want to kill her. That's too quick and painless. I want to ruin her name in the business for good. I want to dig up something on her that smells so bad even the tabloids will think twice about printing it.
So what's stopping you?
Gary says that everyone has to lay low until this thing with the prince cools down. Until then, I'm stuck here watching the whole world kiss Tawny's big fat ass.
Maybe I could help out. What would I need to do?
I have some wireless cameras that I need you to set up in her apartment. One in her bedroom, one in her bathroom, and one in her kitchen. I'm sure you'll see good places to hide them once you're there.
What else?
Once the cameras are in place, you'll need to hook them up to the network. Log into her computer using the password Cleopatra.
Cleopatra.
From there, you'll be able to activate the cameras.
What's in it for me?
Look, I'll definitely make it worth your while if you do it right. But listen, I don't want her dead. I want her to suffer. Get in and get out without her knowing about it. Understand?
Fine, I'll do it.
You will? Great. Here are the cameras. She lives in Hollywood, an apartment building right across from the Lucky Star Motel. I had someone here dig up a spare key to her apartment for me. Take that, too.
Well, thanks. I'll take care of that, see ya. Now it is time to find Gary. I don't really mind doing Amalia's quest. It's fairly fast. And XP's XP, bro.
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. I don't remember seeing you on the guest list for the dinner party. We're having a rap party for the Misfits about 40 years late. Cast and crew only, boss.
Come out and face me like a man.
Now you're just saying things to piss me off on purpose.
Show yourself.
Maybe I'm in your head. Uh-oh. You might have picked up one of those psychoses so common to new kindred.
I'm the boss. Don't make me come and find you.
How do you know I'm even here, boss?
I don't like games.
I don't like it when the rain seeps into my chamber, but to stop the rain, you'd have to kill all the clouds.
Alternatively, get a better ceiling.
Like murder.
You're a lunatic.
Do go on. You may be onto something, boss. Or maybe you're still talking to yourself.
I heard a cat
Insanity
again.
Isn't given enough credit. The insane know not what they do. Do you?
How may I help? Come out. Come on. Come on. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Show yourself, damn it.
I'll show you the cards I've been dealt. But you put yours on the table first.
You're a lunatic.
Do go on. You may... Maybe
Who
I'm
are
a
you?
ghost. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you just stumbled down here. What I need to know is why you're here.
Let's talk face to face.
I'm over here, boss. Wait, maybe I'm over here. Or maybe I'm behind you with a hatchet in my hand. Or did you ever stop to think that you...
He really enjoys invisibility.
...would sound like this?
Stop it.
What's the matter, boss? You scared? That's good. Shows you've been paying attention.
You're only making it worse for yourself. Come out now and I won't kill you.
Oh, yes. Why don't I do that? You got a brain rattling around in that head of yours? Or is it just ornamental?
Can I answer both? What do you want?
I don't know, boss. You tell me. After all, I didn't crash your party.
I'm here about the Ankaran sarcophagus.
You don't say. Wake up, boss. Who do you think you're dealing with? Why else would LaCroix send you on this snipe hunt? Oh, that's right. I know you work for the prince.
Why did you ask then?
Because I like the sound of my own voice. Every day we get visitors, boss. I needed to hear it from you. You're a long way from home, and neither the prince nor Isaac nor Nines have any domain down here. Tread carefully.
You are really trying my patience.
I'm trying hard, boss.
Come on out. I dare you to say that to my face.
Are you sure, boss? You don't want
It requires so much coaxing.
It's the stuff nightmares are made of.
Yes, come out.
Careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Yeah?
Behind you, boss. Boo!
You got a face only a mother could love. Matter of what, I don't know.
Quite atrocious, isn't it? I like looking at it in the mirror. Builds character.
Where's the sarcophagus?
Where did it go? That thing seems to get around more than Mae West. Why, might I ask, should I give you that information?
Because I got rid of that Shamisi for you.
Oh, my hero. Had it not been for that damn Shamisi, you'd still be searching under rocks for us. It was hardly a favor, but I know where your prince's prize is. There's very little that doesn't leak down into this place. Tell me, boss, you ever gone up against a Kuei Jin?
What's a Kuei Jin?
The Kuei Jin are vampires, but not like kindred. Sometimes known
They're
as
the
the
fun
vampires of the
species of
But
vampires.
they ain't kin, boss. They're just someone else that, if you ain't being careful, might give you the final death.
Give it to me, Daddy. Tell me more.
Even for old Gary, there ain't much more to tell. You see, I sent an agent, Barabbas, to snoop around Chinatown, do a little hacking, make a few contacts. But he hasn't been calling lately, and it's breaking my heart.
Good cat. I see. Go on.
You up for a little trip to Chinatown? You're in no danger there. Me? Best you don't mention my name there, boss. That's the going rate for my info right now. You get our chum back from Chinatown.
Hi,
I'll
kitty.
give you what you need.
Oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Deal. Tell me what I need to do.
The Golden Temple in Chinatown. It's a piss-poor copy of a real place. Looks like it'd be more at home in a theme park. That I saw is where you'll find the leader of the L.A. Kuei Jin. They call her Ming Zhao. Sounds dangerous? No, this ain't a suicide mission, boss. You'll be more of a curiosity than a threat. Talk to Zhao, ask her where my boy is, and get him back. Once he's safe, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the sarcophagus.
Okay, I'll go. You better keep your end of the deal, though.
Of course. What kind of a monster do you take me for?
The one that I can see right in front of me.
There's a method to my madness, boss. There's a payphone in Chinatown. I'll call you with the info once Barabbas is safe. Until then, you'll never know where I am.
Kitty, please, I do like seeing my screens. It's as good as done by.
Miss me, boss?
What if I do? Would you reappear if I was psycho, Gary? I missed seeing you so much. It's been whole 2 seconds. Could you please come back now? I wanna go and do Malia's quest. And then get on a taxi and come out in Chinatown. That is my plan for today. I am very, very, very hungry. And I will be going on a food scavenger mission soon. TM. And then afterwards, we're gonna try and do Chinatown in as one of a fell swoop as possible. And then we'll be at endgame. It will be fun. I don't think that it's gonna work out all that cleanly, honestly. It normally doesn't. I go, I'm gonna complete Chinatown today, and that actually ends up being like 2 parts. After that, it's gonna be a schedule of a lot of meandering. I don't know if somebody very kindly on Twitch will be like, hey, hold my hand, let me take you on a journey across Morrowind. Or will I just be running into all the wrong places for far too long? But it's gonna be fun. Normally don't do games that are that old and require me to learn gameplay that much. And then, of course, there are older games. Like, if I'm feeling adventurous, I could do Daggerfall. I'm gonna pretend that you have no eyeballs. My sneaking's at 5, and most of the time I am correct with that. Are you in the bathroom? No, he's not. There is another... Ooh, Lucky Star Motel is just outside. It's kind of cool that we can actually see out. This is probably locked real tight. Yes. How much can I... Physical attributes by 3. I do really need money. Blood is easier to find than money. Screw humanity, I have quite a lot of it. Camera! Because I forgot what the password was. Cam check. 3 cameras detected, nicely done. I can't wait to see dirty little Tawny in action. We're monitoring you from here. Get out quietly and come back. Is that what plays like right at the end? Because I was... the reason why I got Morrowind stuck in my head is that because I was watching a channel, I think he's called like some bald guy or whatever. They were mostly doing RuneScape videos. I don't know what is wrong with them because they are actually like completely bald. I don't know if that's by choice, but you know, you don't just randomly ask people their medical conditions on YouTube. Like, what's wrong with you? You're bald. But anyway, they used to be doing RuneScape videos, and then they switched to doing weird Elder Scrolls runs, like, I got through Morrowind using only, scrolls, or I made it Archmage leveling nothing but mysticism, which included them being unable to run because that would level athletics. But anyways, that was super interesting to watch, so I was like, why don't I just like play Morrowind normally, like a normal human being? Because I never completed it. Fuck you! But have completed Oblivion. Don't suppose I can just nip a bite right here. No, I can't. Oblivion was one of my favorite childhood games together with this one. And I have completed Skyrim. I mean, you can even technically try and kill the blue guy. Forget his name, but he's one of them. Vivek, I believe. He's one of those very interesting. Apparently, he identifies as like a warrior poet god. But Elder Scrolls Online expands on his lore, and he's very weird considering that he enjoys like turning himself into liquid and passing himself through people, but you know, gods are gods. He also like holds a meteor above like Morrowind's main town and holds them hostage.
Evening.
Kingsway, there was a Semitzi. Notice I used past tense.
Exceptional. Come by in a little while. I should have something for you then.
I'll stop by later and pick it up. Thanks, Isaac. I'm gonna like come back like right now and pick it up. I'm not going anywhere.
Evening.
About that gift, can I have it now?
Here. And thanks again for your help earlier. And remember what I told you about LaCroix. You're good, kid. He doesn't deserve you.
No, he doesn't. Thanks for the gift, Isaac. Blood heal duration. 125%. I'll take it. Thankfully, there's no drawbacks to that. Oh, and outside of Morrowind, there's one more game that I'm interested, but I believe everyone else would fall asleep if I tried to play it, because clearing it on my own, it took me like something close to 90 hours. Baldur's Gate 3! I think everyone and their mom played it last year. Like, it was the game of the year. Yeah, this is the right way. For most people. So, most people are either not interested in watching it because it's too new, or, they definitely have already seen it because everyone and their mom played it. And it takes like 90 hours to complete. In comparison, Bloodlines, doing all the quests for me between 16 and 20 hours, I would say. Considering that I do at most 8 parts per run. Morrowind, I also presume, will be long. I need to figure out. Okay, it is this way then. There we go. Found it. Morrowind will be long, but it's mostly because I'm planning on meandering. With Oblivion and Skyrim, I sorta had plans. So I would be like, okay, I'm gonna go through X, Y, Z quest, and you know, I want to show off this and that. With Morrowind, I have literally not idea what I'm doing. So if I run into an area and they're like, quest, we'll be like, quest? I also imagine that I'll have to do a lot of reading because that game's not voice acted. Malia.
Did you see the papers? She killed herself. Can you believe it?
Go us! We made somebody's suicide.
Have a bottle of Valium and washed it down with a fifth of gin. It couldn't have been more perfect.
You make me sick. Of course, I'll take the money you owe me.
Here, you definitely earned it.
I also robbed her. Thanks, Rotting Queen. See ya. Ahaha! Perfect humanity score 5. 20 sessions! Supermodel caught in a threesome with boyfriend and a llama. Ooh, that is a very good shot. Now, was it a llama costume or did they manage to get like a friggin' whole ass llama up in there? If so, whose kink was that? Because I assume that she's getting penetrated by the llama. I'm assuming she's not doing the llama penetration. Morrowind. Oblivion removed the levitation. And then Skyrim removed even like more spells. So spells shrunk. Morrowind having the most, Oblivion the second most, and then Skyrim, you know, the least. I am hoping that their next Elder Scrolls, they will invest actual time into it. But here's the thing. Bethesda didn't do too well with their newest sci-fi game. It wasn't very fleshed out, and they really refuse to upgrade their technology. Before that, they had Fallout 76, which also released in a very bad state. But then the company that owned that continuously made updates to a point where today it is a pretty good game. Like a pretty good small online experience, I would say. If somebody wants to try that, I would say, yeah, go ahead, try it. You know, the storylines are pretty entertaining and there's NPCs now and everything. But, before that it was what, Skyrim? They don't make a lot of games and their recent track record is not the best. But Elder Scrolls Online turned out really well. But they weren't involved in making Elder Scrolls Online. So it makes me like sit here like, will it be any good? Will it not be any good? That is the question. Okay, we definitely can up defense. And I'll up coercion. So now that's full 4. Would make a lot of sense to just invest a point in manipulation. That will cost 8. So like if it was Bethesda's property but not Bethesda making it, I would probably have more hopes from Elder Scrolls 6 right now. But I don't, because recently they weren't very good at, you know, the whole game thing. But they have very, like, good, invested, proper franchises. So the whole world that they create is very interesting. But they're very bad at utilizing it. Unless they give it to someone else. Anyway, we are finally in Chinatown. This is where I'm gonna stop. I'm really starving. I still have like a bit of dinner left. But honestly, I'm not super keen about eating it right now. So I'm gonna... There are like really expensive noodles in here. Because like they're thinner than regular noodles. And they have like holes at the top to like take the water out. And it comes with like some veggies and some pretty good spicy sauce. I really love them, but they're like £2 a pop. So I can't really justify buying them all the time. So I really want to see if the house still has like a cup of those. Because that is what I'm craving right now. But anyways. Yeah, I mean, sure, let's...
Hey, you! You want your fortune read?
I'll get my fortune read!
I give you secret Chinese enlightenment.
Secret Chinese enlightenment. You calling me stupid?
Oh, you tough? You gonna beat up old man? Oh no, it's senior citizen boxing champ. Please don't break my other hip, Mr. Tough Guy.
Calm down, I'm not gonna hit an old man.
Then why you still here? You want fortune read or not?
Okay.
$5.
$5.
Next time you get on plane, change seat to exit row. This makes sure you not sit next to big fat ass.
Thank you for life advice. There we go, we got our fortune read. Anyways, food time for me. Thank you all for coming over here. And I'm see you in like... less than 48 hours? Because I tend to like leave a day not streamed and then stream and then yeah, about there. So yeah. See ya.